Hello, hello, welcome to another rendition of Shaky Math is Easy, step by step. I apologize for the shaking. I'd like to get into this new example number 3 test question for the GED. We're still working on two parallel lines, right, indicated by these arrows, cut by a transversal line, which creates a bunch of angles and specialty congruency, supplementary angles. And so let's just get right into this test question we have here. If angle 7 is 120 degrees, let me lower it down just a little bit here. Okay, there's angle 7. If angle 7 is 120 degrees and angle 8, we have angle 8 right here, is 3x. What is the value of x? So the question is, what's the value of x? Now you got to be careful. Sometimes they'll ask you, hey, what is the value of angle 8? Right? And so what I'm going to do is show you how to find both. But you got to be careful. Sometimes they ask you what x is equal. Sometimes they ask you what the angle 8 is equal to. In this case, and sometimes they might ask you for both. So I'm going to show you how to find both of those answers. Let's just jump right on in here to it. And so here we go. Here we go. All right. So I like to teach using the highlighted colors. If you've been watching my example 1, example 2 videos, I've shown and gone over what all this means, but I'll try to review with you again. So angle 1, 4, 5, and 8, highlighted in green, are equal to each other, or congruent in measurement. Angle 7, 6, 3, and 2 are congruent to each other. So if angle 7 is 120 degrees, angle 6, 3, and 2 also have to be 120 degrees. Now, we have angle 7, which is 120 degrees, was given in the question. We have angle 8, which is equal to 3x. Okay? And we know that angle 8 and angle 7, if you add them together, any green and any yellow highlighted angle, you add them together, they're supplementary angles, you get 180 degrees. Okay, if I'm going too fast, please stop, pause, rewind the video. That's the beautiful thing about video. So again, 8 and 7 will add up to 180 degrees. So 3x plus 120 will add up to 180 degrees, right? They're supplementary angles. So any angle that is highlighted in yellow plus any angle highlighted in green will give you 180 degrees. So let's just do that, right? Let's just set these equal to, let's add these two angles to come up with 180 degrees. So angle 8 is highlighted in green. So I'm going to put 3x right here where the green is because angle 8 is equal to 3x. That was in the question. Plus, highlighted in yellow is angle 7, and angle 7 is equal to 120 degrees. So I'll put 120 degrees here. And I add these two values together, I should get 180 degrees. So as you can see, this is going to be a two-step equation to solve for x. Remember, the question was, what is the value of x? Now I'm going to show you both how to find the value of x and how to find the value of angle 8. So we got 120, that's highlighted here with the yellow, plus, highlighted in green is the angle 8, which is equal to 3x. So I'm going to put a 3x right here. That's what you see here. Equals 180 degrees. Now this is a two-step equation. I want to eliminate the 120, turn that into 0. And then finally, I want to free up the x by turning that 3 into an invisible 1. If you don't know what I'm talking about with invisible ones, check out my videos. I've made a bunch of videos that clarifies so much that makes mathematics confusing for new learners. Invisible ones, check them out. I made that video especially for you. So check out those videos. So, okay, the opposite of a positive 120 is to subtract 120. But it's not just to one side of the equal sign. I have to do it to both sides. 120 minus 120 is 0. I'm left with 3x. I'll bring that down in a moment. Equals 180 minus 120 leaves me 60. I'm going to bring that down right now. So now I'm left with 3x equals 60. I want to turn that 3 into a 1, right? The way I do that is opposite of what's shown. 3 right next to this x means multiply. 3 times x. What's the inverse? What's the opposite of multiplying? Is divide. So I'm going to divide 3 to both sides of the equal sign. 3 over 3 leaves me that invisible 1x. 60 divided by 3 leaves me 20. X equals 20. That's my answer. Now, if I want to find the value of angle 8, let me show you here what I have to do. I'm going to take the value of angle 8 is 3x, right? Angle 8 is equal to 3x. I know the value of x, right? X is 20. I can substitute 20 for x. That means 3 times x will be 3 times 20. I'm showing you in this step here, right? So angle 8 equals 3 times 20. The value of x is 20, excuse me. Ooh, say that 5 times fast. Okay, so 3 times 20 is 60. So angle 8 equals 60. Angle 7 given in the problem is 120 degrees. If you want to check your answer, any green added to any yellow gives you 180. What's 120 plus 60? That's 180. I know I've gotten that answer correct. So x equals 20, right? The value of angle 8 is 60. So now, if you wanted to, you could come back and you could fill in the remaining values on the chart here. All the yellows will be 120. All the greens will be 60. And you figured out all of the angles on this diagram. Okay? So that is how you're going to answer that particular type question. Here is another information for you on how to conduct your own internet search. Okay, so go ahead and type this in when any internet search you like to try. Worksheets with answers on finding alternating interior angles versus alternating exterior angles versus corresponding angles versus supplementary angles versus congruent angles. Believe it or not, there are worksheets out there. They'll have you fill in the blanks so you can become familiar with these different type of angles. They will help you get stronger and stronger. Your knowledge, skills, and abilities will get better and better. All right. Also, punch in a search engine, worksheets with answers on solving one-step and two-step equations. All right, now you want to do that. And then you also want to type in to your search engine worksheets with answers on understanding obtuse versus acute angles, congruent angles versus supplementary angles, versus complementary angles. This will help increase your knowledge, your skills, your abilities. And so, thank you for joining me. Math is easy. Take it step by step. If I've helped you, please help me to help others by like, follow, and share these videos. Subscribe. I appreciate your donations. Your stars, your gifts. Thank you for your time. Practice, practice, practice. You can get her done. This is one of the more difficult GED exams is mathematics, but you keep watching my videos, you keep practicing, you're going to pass that GED math exam. Math is easy. Take it step by step. Never quit. Never give up.